In October 2023, a vehicle accident occurred off of Mark Twain High School property. Officer Walokta was allegedly asked by school principal Deacon Windsor to leave his post at the school to assist with the accident. However, according to Sheriff Brad Stinson, that would be improper. However, the school principal was not happy. Two men started to argue about that sometime later.
That looks terrible.
What?
That wreck.
I know, like I said, she's lucky.
Wouldn't wear a damn seatbelt.
She wasn't?
Ask her that when I listen. She may be, she don't, I think she's kind of spacey.
Still. Jiminy Christmas.
Hey. Why'd you hang up on me, man? You know I'm pissed off because I love my kids.
I understand that, but I don't want to sit there and be cursed at for no reason. I care about these kids too.
Well, if you fucking care about them, why didn't you leave when you heard it was a wreck? It could have been Terry Lewis's son. It could have been anybody.
When I called into to dispatch, there was already 4 different officers down here, 4 or 5 different
I don't want to talk
EMS
about this in front
trucks.
of him. I'm not going to embarrass
No,
him.
hey, look.
No, you can talk. You can talk to me. It's not a problem.
I'm just telling you, man. That's my fucking kid, and that's the thing.
I understand
and so as soon as
that.
I heard it was a wreck, I want to go. I can't get through. Your lights can get me through. We should have been gone.
So all I can tell you is right now is I got to de-escalate this scene and keep as many people as I hear.
De-escalate what, me?
No. Just
I'm
the
going
whole
to
scene.
the scene. Okay, I'm leaving.
No.
You guys gave me something I needed. I need to see my kid.
You're fine, and I get that. But Cody had called me too. Cody McCain, because I'm part of the football team and I'm also on the fire department. So I take care of the little league football. So
I understand.
I live right here, so I was here and I took care.
She's
and
good.
If it was something bad, I would have made sure that somebody from the high school was here. Because I did talk to her dad on the phone. And he was asking me 9 million questions. I'm like, I don't know who's at fault. I don't have time to answer.
And they didn't relay anything to dispatch until 5 after 4, so it wasn't anything.
We didn't even know who the kid was involved until I got here. She was up walking around. I'm like, you gotta sit down.
I'm just worried about it. I'm just worried about it.
I understand that.
Running because
it could have been a whole heck of a lot worse.
We're lucky we don't have a hearse here.
Well, we had a helicopter already airborne as soon as I got a scene. I said, go ahead and.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you guys thank you more than me, including him.
No, I get you. Thank you for taking care of coming out and looking after the kids. I appreciate it.
It's not about that. It's about a scared kid on the highway by themselves.
I get it. And that's why I was staying with her because the other 2 are adults. I don't care. The other 2 adults can take care of themselves. Let me be with this kid, calm this kid.
Are the other people local?
Yeah, everybody's local.
Center.
Yeah, center.
I don't think they're parents to any of our kids.
Yeah, they don't have. He may have one from a previous marriage,
right?
But she doesn't have anybody who's with us. So,
thank God.
My thing is, I've been doing this for 27 years. When it's an underage person, I'm going to stay with them no matter what until I get them.
That's awesome.
Just because they've got to have somebody that they can relate to on the scene that if they're having issues.
I don't want them to be scared by themselves.
Exactly, and that's the whole purpose, and that's why when the medics got them and took care of them, that's why I can take care of the rest of it.
Good. So thank you so much.
No, but I sent my fire guy down. I told him don't let anybody through, and he knows if they don't have lights.
He's a former student. I said, man, write me a ticket.
Well, there they go now. Those are the other ones involved, weren't they?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So no, it's all good.
It's all good.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
It's nothing against you. It's just I didn't want to be down here in the way.
But my thing is, I'm not judging you. I just get fired up because it's about our kids, and when I need you to. But in my opinion, with that thing, you should have gone when you heard it was a wreck. But I mean, I don't know your job, so I should shut my mouth.
When they call me, that's when I do that stuff. But they had 3 other deputies, a trooper, all these fire vehicles and stuff. I'm just in the way at that point.
I disagree, but I don't know your job. My thing is, this is me. I got to do it. I got to be on the scene. I needed you to get me through here. You left me.
I didn't
Why
do that
am
on
I telling
purpose.
you to go?
You said go, and I was going out, and I'm like, where's he at?
It's not my job to take, because you obviously don't take my orders. So why did I tell you to go?
I could tell you were pissed off. That's why
I was
I
very
left.
pissed off. I was pissed off at Tara. Somebody got their fucking ass and go down the highway. You're the fucking sheriff. Let's go. That's my opinion.
Okay.
What did that? I told Tara, I said, we don't know who it is. It could have been this old man over here. It could have been me. It could have been you.
Right.
Sitting at the school ain't gonna do us no good.
I understand that, but at the same time, I've been on enough of these scenes where I've seen if there's too many vehicles in the way, too many people in the way, it's just more of an issue than it does.
I've been too many myself, only as a principal. I don't do what you all do. But I am not going to have a kid on the highway scared by themselves.
I checked on her
And
first
if
thing when I got
If
here.
you and Tara ever want to judge my fucking passion, then fucking get my ass fired.
I'm not judging you
But
at
when you
all.
hang up on me, that's disrespectful.
Again,
I didn't cuss
wasn't.
at you. I was cussing about the situation.
Well, it felt
You
the
always
other
hang
way.
up on me.
It felt the other
You
way to
always
me.
hang up on me. That's rude,
It's not,
man.
it's not rude. It's me keeping myself from losing my control.
Well, obviously you don't get too damn excited because you wouldn't fucking leave when you're wearing a badge and come down in a fucking wreck. I know you have protocol, so I'm just telling you what I feel. And nobody gives a fuck because you say in your fucking text, I will not erase that motherfucker. Truth be told, she's a bad driver.
I've told her before.
Does that make that okay?
No, and I didn't mean it to come out condescending. It's
My God, you worry about me cussing you on the phone and you gonna say that? How about I take that to her fucking father and he go get you a fucking job? Are you serious right now?
I doubt that's going to take my job, to be honest. In fact, I'll let the sheriff know that I sent that. It's not a problem.
I ain't gonna fucking tell nobody. I'm not a snitch. I'm not a little bitch. Truth be told, I have warned her for driving before.
I have.
That is cold-blooded. That's a cop.
It's not me being cold-blooded and a cop. It's
It
just
is.
me being honest.
That's why you're a cop and not a fucking school personnel. I'm telling you right now, that burned my bridge. I'm done.
I'm not trying to be rude, but you do realize years ago I went to school to be a teacher, right?
Yeah, you told me that.
Okay. I care
And so-
about these kids as much as you do, not as passionately.
Why would you say that?
I would say that if it was my own kid.
You could be laying there on the floor dead?
I checked on her
So
beforehand.
truth be told, I told her to drive better, so I told her to save her life, but she's dead, so she didn't listen to what I said because I'm the fucking one that knows everything. That's bullshit, Chris Walokta. That's gonna be hard for me to let go. So you get me fired, I ain't touching nobody on your authority. I'm just telling you right now, that's bullshit. Don't think it's not.
You have your opinion. That's what I'll let you. That's all I'll say.
So I'm gonna walk away because all you can do is hang up on me anyway. So you go tell Dr. Lewis that I'm a bad guy, and we'll be good. Have a good day.
The interaction continues few hours later.
Or she don't want to confront this, but I don't want to confront you. I'm just saying I can't live like this. I think you're way off base, and I think that's horrible what you did today.
Explain it to me how. That's what I want to hear.
First of all, you're an officer of the law.
Okay.
There's a wreck 3 miles from our school, and you didn't go.
My job and my contract with the sheriff's office is to be here. If the accident happened out in front of the school, that'd be completely different.
I don't agree.
But out and about there, that's their jurisdiction. That's not mine. And again, as I stated out there, me showing up on the scene afterwards is just more people in the way.
Every fucking sloppy dick first responder was on their way there, and you're at our school standing around talking to the superintendent.
Actually, when the call came through, I was finishing up bus duty. So,
Oh, yeah. So why didn't you sprint? Thinking
and
it
again,
might be a student.
I'm contracted to be
then
here
when you
until
knew
a
it was
certain time.
When you knew it was a student, you went to your office. You didn't go. So if you're contracted, why didn't you go?
I didn't know it was a student until I got to my office.
He's a terrible driver. I told her so. My point is, why didn't you go?
Okay,
Why didn't you go?
hang on.
Why didn't you go?
Because that's not my place.
The students night, because you.
The highway is not my place.
So you think you're going to fucking protect us when an intruder comes in our building? You're going to run the other way.
I can understand you're upset right now, and you can
It's
go
our
ahead and
kid.
say all that you want. Don't question my integrity as an officer. Do you understand that?
Don't
'Cause you're ticking me off.
we'll get ticked off, then finally get some fire in your ass.
No.
Get some fire in your ass. What are you going to do? Get some fire in your ass.
It's not going to do any good for me to sit here and look like an idiot trying to insult you
You
back.
call me an idiot?
I said making me
call
look
me
like an
You
idiot.
call me an idiot?
Trying to
You call
insult
me
you
an
back.
idiot? You call me an idiot?
No. But I'm going to look like an idiot myself if I try to insult you back.
You should call me an idiot.
No, I'm not.
Because I care about kids, and you're like, oh, she's a bad driver.
And I told you the same thing out there. If that was my kid, I'd say the same thing about him.
You fucking say that about my kid. You're a fucking officer of the law, and people are running towards the fire, and you stayed in your office. Actually, you stayed in the superintendent's office. That's all you do.
All right. When
Yeah,
I went to
all right.
my office, I checked to see the
so I
times
asked Tara for a
and
meeting.
everything.
She said, no, maybe we'll never have a meeting. So that's the problem. We don't have meetings to make anything better. We run away from it. We give you a schedule to do something, you say no. We actually do this, you say no. You got fucking sensors down at the elementary turned upside down. That's bullshit. They should be down.
When they were down, as they complained all last year, the kids kept knocking them off and the
You
door would
fucking walk
unlock.
around my school and fucking check doors. Door's not locked, but you're going to have sensors upside down. Bullshit.
The reason that they're turned up is because
Stepping on your dick, man. You're stepping on your dick.
are you going to let me finish a
Nope.
sentence or are you going to keep interrupting?
I'm done.
Okay, that's fine. You have your purview, I have mine.
Yep. But we all know.
Again, you have your
didn't run
opinion, I
towards,
have
you didn't
mine.
run towards the fire.
And as I said multiple times,
Officer of the law. Didn't run towards the fire.
okay, I can understand.
What are you
Like I
doing
said, huh? I had plans to be here originally because I knew it was senior night.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, Chris. Unbelievable. Then I asked you, said, let's fucking go. You said, I went because you told me. Oh, so now you're going to do something I
I
told you
did,
to do?
and when I
You
turned around,
never
I grabbed
do.
my
I never
computer,
tell you what to
I
do.
went back up there,
Why-
and you
why
were
am I
nowhere to
telling
be
you-
found.
Why am I telling you what to do? Why am I telling you to go?
You shouldn't be. That's just it. I don't work for you. I work for the sheriff's office.
Exactly.
I'm contracted to be here.
Exactly. I'm telling you to go check on a wreck scene, and you go because I told you to. Doesn't that sound kind of shitty?
No, because of your attitude is why I was going. You were getting upset. You were getting belligerent.
Would you quit using big words like I'm being belligerent? You had a kid on the highway. You knew who it was, and you didn't go.
When I found out is when I told you. And I was in my office at that
You weren't
point
going nowhere.
because I was logged into my computer looking through the times to see if anybody was running names.
You got a fucking police radio.
When they're busy on a call like that, I'm not going to eat up the bandwidth by doing that.
Of course. I'm calling Brian Bullock. She was on the scene. Who is it? Coming through the barricade. Tell your boys I'm coming. He goes, Deacon, left side flashers, come on.
And in all actuality, that's kind of illegal.
Give me a fucking ticket.
I'm being honest. Like I said,
Brian
I didn't want to be
said it's
down there to be out of the way.
Brian told me it was illegal. Like, I don't fucking know that.
It doesn't make it right, though.
Doesn't make you right for you sitting on your ass in the fucking office when the kid's hurt.
And again, it's 3-4 miles down the highway. It's not at the school.
Unbelievable that you're saying that to me out loud. I cannot believe you're saying that. I can't believe that's your defense. You're an officer of the law.
I've already spoken with my boss on this,
I don't
and
care.
he backs
I
me
don't
100%.
I don't give a fuck about your boss. I'm not your boss. Tara's not your boss. But you all guys are pals. You know what I'm talking about.
We talk. That's it.
I didn't say anything like that. Why don't you quit jumping to conclusions?
Well, I know what you meant, but
What I mean?
that we're friends, that we get along well. We talk. That's it.
Nobody likes me because I'm fucking passionate. And I ain't gonna change. You don't like my cussing, but I don't give a flying fuck. Because I got a kid on the highway. I go down
But as
there.
I've
You didn't
stated-
help me. You didn't help me. I said, Brian, where's she at? Ambulance, stop.
I told you she was in the
Stop.
ambulance when you were on the phone before you started cussing at me.
So you hung up like you do all the damn time. Every time you get
I'm
confrontation,
not going to sit there and listen to that. Nobody should have
You
to.
hung up and you run away.
That's not professional.
You were in Sarah's office. There was a wreck. You go to your office
To get on the computer to see what times and stuff had been run, because sometimes they don't punch names into the system.
Fucking police radio, man.
And again, I'm not going to eat up bandwidth when they're trying to call stuff in.
That is, God dang, man. That is unbelievably crazy what you're saying to me right now.
It's not.
It is.
I've been doing this job for over 10 years. I understand how it works.
I know.
I'm not going to sit there and eat up time and eat up space.
We got people running to the fire. You didn't run to the fire. That's all right. You and I know. As long as we're safe for that, we're safe. You
And
stay
again,
where you are.
I have my integrity. That's all I know.
I'm glad.
If you want to sit there and just constantly berate me and do all that, have at it. But at the same time,
you record me or something.
I'm not going to do the same to you because I'm better than that.
I'm glad that you're better. I'm glad that you're better.
No, I'm just saying I'm better than that.
Yeah, you are. You are. You're a hell of a better man than I am.
I didn't say that. I'm
I
saying
ran
I'm
to the fire.
being a better
I ran
man.
to the fire. And I will always run to the fire. Always run to the fire.
That again, that's your purview, but
I
too
don't know
many
what purview
people.
means.
That's your perspective.
Too many people at an accident is in the way. You wear a uniform. I'm in the way. You wear a uniform. That's the difference between me and you. You wear a uniform. You pass a test. You've done some kind of oath, and you tell me.
Let me ask you this: if it was, let's just say it was a non-student involved accident,
You should have gone.
why? And again,
You're an officer of the law.
no, it's not that. I'm here at the school. If they needed me, they would call me.
School was over. What are you doing anyway?
I'm on till 4:15 with the school in case there's any issues with transportation or anything like that.
Okay. You're an officer of the law. If it's 3 miles away, give us 10 miles away. You're an officer of the law. That's just my opinion. But
If they need me, they call me.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Me?
just want to quickly tell you
Yeah.
something. You know who she is.
Yeah.
She really thinks a lot of you. She said you gave her a compliment yesterday, like you're a rose, and she said he puts the power in the pencil. I'm sure she wasn't probably the first either. She didn't.
She's awesome.
We learned.
Thank you.
You're amazing.
She's a good girl. Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
And you know my other boy over there.
Oh, yeah.
I got him talked into playing baseball. It was actually his girlfriend, but I keep saying it's me.
It's good for him.
He plays since he was 5. Saying
Good.
to do football. He's going to baseball.
Good.
Yeah.
There's less contact.
He's going to play this year. I was going to ask you, did Harold say she's staying overnight or they let her come home?
I heard x-ray in hands. Hand. That's all I know. And Adrian hadn't heard anything yet either. So when I talked to him, he was waiting on, they haven't taken an x-ray yet. So I doubt she won't be at school tomorrow.
Oh, no. I just didn't know if they would keep her for observation if they thought, she
I thought maybe she was concussed. She was kind of blank looking in the eyes.
shocked.
She's lucky as shit.
Very.
I'm fucking pissed, man. I ain't gonna change. I don't know if I'll ever change. I don't know if we'll ever. I don't know if I can. I don't know. Hey, I know you don't give a shit. I'm okay with that. I'm just telling you. Damn, man. We have opportunities to help kids.
Okay, so if something happens at 2 in the morning, are they going to call me to go out to it?
I don't know. You're an officer. Why wouldn't they?
They wouldn't.
Okay.
Because there's officers on.
Okay.
Just like the same as out there. There's other officers on the road.
I'm good with that if you are, because you got integrity.
I have my integrity. That's all I'm saying. I have my integrity.
Okay.
I know I did my job properly. I know I did it correctly.
Okay. Okay. We're good then.
And I've been doing this over 10 years. I know that it was...
I've been doing this over 30 years. I never missed a fucking wreck in my life.
Well, here's the thing, though. Is it going to help me help them being out there and in the way? Is it going to help me help them showing up?
The only reason I'm into a softball game, the only reason I go to any basketball game, it's not for the parents fighting. It's for any kid who gets hurt and don't have a parent there. I want them to see a familiar face. All I want that kid to do, it could have been yours, because they know you. A familiar face. That's all I was wanting. And then you're telling me, let's go, Chris, let's go. Give me some lights, let's go. Well, I went because you told me. You don't do a fucking thing. I don't tell you anything because it's not my place. But I'm telling you right now. I can't get over it. She needs to see a familiar face.
And the first thing I did when I got on scene was checked on her. And she was fine. As I popped my head in the
She's a
ambulance.
bad driver?
No.
No, because you wouldn't say that to kids. Then why did you fuck say to me when you know I'm passionate as hell? Why would you ever say that to any of our kids?
Again, as I told you, I'd say it about my own kid.
That does not make it right. Have you ever had a kid in a car wreck? No, I have. You show up, and all you try to do is make sure that they're breathing. I know you're tainted because you've seen it 1,000 times. Your candy-ass fucking trinket is gone. We need to go up to that fucking office and have a meeting. Because one of us has got to go. So you might as well get your buddies together and get rid of me. Because I ain't fucking putting up with this bullshit, your lazy ass. Not acting like I got some kind of integrity, like I'm always picking on you or yelling at you and you're trying to be all God almighty to me.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm being professional. Have I treated you any other way than this ever before? Ever?
You need to go check on our kid. And I won't forget that.
Have I ever treated you any other way than we're talking now?
You were a professional
Ever.
today,
How?
in my opinion. You didn't do your job.
I did my job. And I called.
You didn't go
And
to
I checked on everything.
I've never told you anything. You didn't go to I told you. Then you act like I'm telling you what to do.
And even then, I was telling myself I'm going to be in the way. Park as far away as
We asked you
possible.
to cover the cafeteria. I ain't doing that. That's where the bad guys, all the kids are. That's where all the kids are. Why won't you do it? We gave you a schedule. You said I ain't doing it.
Because
And Tara
my
backed
job
you up.
isn't school supervision.
What?
It's not kid supervision.
What?
My job is to walk around and make sure the school's safe. It is not kid supervision.
What? Oh my God.
You have these pairs in these classrooms that you can't leave alone with kids, right? They have to be in pairs minimum because they're not qualified, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know what you're talking about. I wish you had an office in the fucking elementary and just leave us alone. Because every time I get mad, I'm not mad at you because you're fucking putting your hands on kids, or you're talking to them like they're dogs, or you're talking about their bad drivers.
Who have I talked to terribly this year?
Get your hands on. No, you sure
I
not.
was told by
who?
By the office staff there, Lynn and Sam standing right there. They're like, get her out of here. And I walked up. I said, ma'am, I need you to come out and walk with me. No, fudge you. All right, now I'm telling you, get up and walk out with me.
You just said nobody's your boss, but when they tell you to do something, you're going to do it. So you're going to use that as an excuse?
And again, it's about safety
No,
in the school.
you got a badge. You didn't go to a wreck. It could have been anybody. It could have been.
I still would not have went because it would have been in the way.
I'm telling you, man. I cannot believe that you went. Man, I can't get over it. I cannot believe we're not in the superintendent's office right now talking to the three of us because
Not to be rude, you're not going to want to hear either one of us out. You've got it set in your head now the way you're thinking. Yes or no?
yeah.
Exactly.
So who do you want me to tell? Who's going to disagree with me? You're an officer of the law. You didn't go. Then you knew. Then you found out it was a student. You did your detective work because that's what you do, detective work. So you found out who it was, and you said, "She's a bad driver."
I spoke with the sheriff on it, and he backs me up on what my call on this.
I don't give a fuck about the sheriff or you. I'm just telling you right now. Who cares? That's one of your students.
And again, I'm not going to get in the way.
How can you get in the way?
On a traffic accident like that, all those vehicles that were there, they were backed up.
You have lights. You have authority.
And heaven forbid somebody else isn't paying attention and then I hit them.
Heaven forbid. You tell all your little cronies that I'm a fucking dick. I'm good with that. I'll tell you right now.
I don't say anything to anybody. I tell my boss what he needs to know, and that's it.
Okay, that's fine. I don't have a boss.
You do. You have several bosses.
No, I really don't.
You have a
I'm on
whole
an island.
board
I'm
and
on
a
an
superintendent. You have several bosses.
I'm on
I
an
have
island.
bosses.
I'm on an island. On this one, I'm on an island.
So you're going to tell me you don't report to anybody?
I didn't say that, Chief. Just slow your roll.
That's what you just said, though.
I don't report to Tara because Tara lets me do my thing, and you guys are tired and fucking thieves. Duh.
I'm sorry I've developed a good rapport and a friendship with people.
You're wise, man, beyond your years. Kids. You weren't invested in kids today. Joe Deacon told you to go. But I don't do what you do. You're not my boss. Truth be told, I have warned her for her driving before.
Yeah.
That's at about 4:05 or 6, and that means that we knew who it was, and you're still sitting in your office. No urgency whatsoever.
Because I can look at the times and see that there's 8 other units out there. Why would I need to go?
Why wouldn't you go?
Because I would be in the way. If there was something
Why
that was
would I
urgent.
go? Why would I go?
Because apparently you want to make sure that they're okay, even though that puts you in the way.
Does one outweigh the other in your mind? It does in mine.
And again,
And everybody that was there that's supposed to be in charge like you, they said, right there. How did I get in this? Right here, so let me open the door for you. Everybody. Not you. You're talking to your buddies up there.
I was staying out of the way.
Oh my God.
The firefighters have a job there, the ambulance people have a job there, and law enforcement have a job there.
Yeah,
I don't get in their way.
okay.
All right, well, I'm going to go home now because I don't like to be condescended constantly when I know I did what was right. So
But you're not condescending to me?
I'm not. I'm being professional.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
You're not being sarcastic or condescending
No,
to me?
I'm being
I don't
professional.
know all your big words, but I'll try to use some of them.
You said sarcastic, so obviously you understand that, but I'm not being
Well, I
sarcastic.
understand sarcastic.
I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being professional. I'm being maybe curt, which would be short.
Curt means short.
Yeah. Try to have a better night.
The school principal, Deacon Windsor, was suspended after this interaction. However, later he was reinstated after local protests of students.